Yeah. That's okay. I can be live. Let's just see if this works and I appear on my own page, because that'd be nice. I just don't want there to be feedback with Megan coming through my speakers, which are currently plugged in. Waiting for YouTube to play the game one more time. I actually really want to fucking celebrate right now, Megan. I'm just going to do my hair while I wait for this to turn up on screen. Because why the fuck not? I'm over pissing around now. I'm over it. YouTube, play the game. Oh my god, yep, there we go. We are live. Oh, that is a new layout. Okay. I sent you a different logo. Okay. Megan, so we're like on the screen and shit, like it's running. You need to unmute yourself so that I can hear you, honey. Otherwise, I'm just talking to myself, you know?
You're bad.
Yeah, you're bad. All right. So I'm just going to take a breath now because it is working. And look, there I go. I'm brushing my hair now. Cool. Awesome. We're on screen. Where's Cameron? Can we have a viewer? That'd be nice. 2 hours later, it'd be nice now.
Oh no.
Oh, I look like a ghost.
Can
we do that? Can we do that? I wanna celebrate one more time. Oh, hang on. Should we do we're doing the Running Man now?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, well, I don't want to do the giveaway without any viewers, so I guess we need to do some sharing. Cameron needs to do some sharing. We need to get our viewers back here so I can do the giveaway, because that's the first thing up on the show. I want to give some shit away to some peeps. We've been trying to for 2 hours. I want to make it happen now. I want to give you guys some juice. And I know Troy from Omega Liquid wants to give you guys some juice. You know, he's been hanging for 3 weeks to do this giveaway now. Let's get that out of the road and people can stop hanging for it. Yay! What's up, Owen? We do have a delay going on. We're dancing on the screen right now, but, you know, we're at least out there. Yay! What's up?
Okay, what I've done is that I have posted a link to the show.
On the Ohm Kiwis page?
Well, not necessarily on the Ohm Kiwis page, but into the other, well, what we thought we were supposed to be streaming from. And
the once was a should have been stream.
Yeah, so hopefully everyone will start congregating from there to here.
I hope so too, because everybody who's subscribed to me is also going to be getting notifications. We got Americans out there already getting notifications that my channel is live. So I went out there in the chat box. Love you, honey. Thank you. Yeah, me and him have banter about being a vampire, and he's on Mox Time, he just said. Yeah, we're owning Mox Time right now. It's not Mox Time here in New Zealand, but it will be over in the US. I think it's 1:20 a.m. Eastern in the US right now. So, yeah, he's on Mox Time. I'm just telling Cam to go and get everyone here. I want to do the giveaway. Let's give it all away. I've totally got singing vibes happening everywhere. We had music earlier today. I'm really feeling the lack of that right now. I was really looking forward to having some tunes going on. This is interesting layout. I'm actually, this is quite cool. I'm liking this. Having us weird on the screen is actually pretty trippy, as opposed to just side by side. Yeah, I know, like whoop, 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 what? Yeah. Big thank you and big shout out to Tom right now for saving our ass, because we might be 2 hours late, but we're fucking out there and we're online and it's happening. And that's just, yeah. Obviously, right this minute for YouTube, we needed a stronger connection than what we were getting. Nothing wrong with my net, but today it just needed something a little bit more stronger, I think.
Yeah. Need a bit of a extra bit of boost.
Yeah, and there's comments going on about the stream quality already. Tom, I hope you're feeling that on your ego right now, because it's all you, baby. Oh, finally is exactly right. And I wish I could type through my cloud, because I just fogged myself out and couldn't see my keyboard. Thank you for everybody coming back. This chat box is filling up now, which is great, because don't you dare think that even when we're struggling to put the show on, that we ain't trying to get the show out to you guys. Like every damn week, no matter what dramas we're having, I am sitting here going mental trying to make it happen, because it's like I've always said, no matter how late we are, I always run a 2-hour show. Today we're 2 hours late. We are starting past when we would have finished already. I'm still going to run a 2-hour show. So apologies for anyone who gets hungry and needs to have dinner. I'm thinking of Megan. Maybe Tom, although he's in the background right now. Tom's streaming for us. This isn't running on my internet right now, which is actually just perfect, because his internet is uber amazing. At the other end of the country, even, to both me and Megan. But it's happening, and it's just, yeah, sweet. We're happening. We're on screen finally. But yeah, so we might do it this way from now on. We'll see. We'll see. I can't believe it, like after all this time, like we're live. So that's great. And I'm going to be a bit rambly now, because I've been going crazy for 2 hours.
Well, understandably so. I mean, 2 hours trying to get us up and running and finally streaming. It was painful. It was painful.
I'm almost out of coffee even. That's a cold coffee. That's been sitting there for 2 hours. I'm almost out of coffee. This girl needs a coffee, yo. However, I'll wait till I'm just going to keep rambling for a little bit, and I'll wait till a few more people turn up before I do this giveaway, because I know that those who entered into it have been hanging, waiting for this one. So I'll give them some time for Cam to share that link around and pull them back in here, because yeah, it needs to happen. Cam's got a wrench, you've got a wrench, Megan. Yes, sweet. Everybody out there in the chat's got one. I actually think
everyone's got a wrench.
I actually think that shit, I clicked the wrong thing. Hang on. I'm glad I'm not streaming right now, because I just lost the page. I just clicked on absolutely the wrong thing. Here we go. I'm handing out wrenches because it's deserved today. No tears, Jackie. There were no tears. Lots of frustration, lots of crazy singing. Girls are going cray today, I tell ya. There'll be lots of videos of like 2 minutes being deleted off my channel, that's for sure. Actually, I'll be deleting them off the Trove Live channel too, because those attempts and fails do not need to be out there.
Thank you, Cam.
Yeah, Cam. Hey, Phil. We really almost could shift our show 2 hours later for everyone, but we will see. So today's sponsor is Renaissance e-liquids, and Cam is doing his nice little spam thing like a good little bitch boy. Yeah, honey, I said it. And he's got a coupon code running at the moment, only till Tuesday. Tuesday inclusive, I believe. Tuesday here in New Zealand. So basically you've got 24 hours left to use that code when active yesterday, and that'll give you a wee discount on our sponsors e-liquids today. And he's going to be spamming that because it's Cam's coupon code. Hashtag fuckboy Cam. Yep, that's right. No C, fuckboy Cam. Oh yeah, and there's an I. So I will put that back down in the description after the fact as well. But just to spell it out, hashtag FUKBOICAM. Fuckboy Cam. It's a winner. It'll get you a discount. Use it. I recommend it. So yeah, we're going to be talking lots about Mr. Renaissance e-liquid today because he's got some new flavours out. And I'm just going to ramble a little bit more until some more people turn up before I do the giveaway for last week's sponsor. And if you guys weren't already aware, we're running the giveaways on a different regime now. So it's not reliant on people making it to the live feed. It's not reliant on these YouTube dramas we have been having continuously. Yeah, basically we're going to be running the giveaway so that you've got a week to enter. So you've got show to show to get in on them. So if you're at work and you are just watching the replay, you can still get in on each giveaway every week. So we're going to run it like that now. Megan, how about you address the whānau, because I just have to say something to the flatmate right this minute.
Address the whānau with oh gosh, just trying to sort of like pick up where Mox kind of left off. So yeah, so we're just waiting for a few more people to kind of join in before we do the giveaway for last week's show, which was for Omega e-liquids. So once she's got herself kind of sort of out there, and we've got, I suppose, like everyone who wanted to try and get in on that giveaway to join in, or possibly even like look back on this video, we'll be able to do the giveaway. And then once we've done that, we will then talk about our sponsor for this week. We've had Renaissance e-liquids. We've had Renaissance e-liquids sponsor our show before, so we feel really, really special to be sponsored by them again. So yeah, we'll be, I guess, releasing on the show 3 of his new flavours. And I'm not going to quite go into those as yet, but we will soon. And as well as coming up like later on in the show, I'm going to be talking about a few items, like a couple of items that I've kind of gotten my eye on, and a few that I have on hand that I've wanted to talk about for a while. So yes, that's currently what we've got coming up on the show, and it should hopefully, well, with the stream going as well as it is going at the moment, it should hopefully be a flawless show. So in the meantime, until Mox gets back.
Oh, I'm here. I just hadn't muted you because you had a flow going, honey, so I was letting you roll.
Okay. I was going to say, it's like if anyone has like any questions or anything like that in the meantime, but since you've returned now, so it's all.
No, well, that is valid because Megan does not talk enough. I get lots of comments about how much I ramble. I know I ramble, but to be clear to a lot of people, this is my baby. This is my show, and I wrangled Megan into this. So she is my co-host that I bounce off. And she doesn't talk enough because I talk plenty for both of us. However, if you always have questions, what the hell's that? Questions for Megan. That was melding some words in my head. Questions for Megan. Then fire them at us at any time, whether it be on the shows, whether it be in the comment section on a replay, whether it be in messages on our Ohm Kiwis page. Get interaction with Megan happening, guys, because, you know, it ain't all about me. I'd like to think so, but I know it's not. And
it's funny,
maybe
you say that you're good at rambling, and it's like, yeah, rambling is something that I usually try to avoid, only because when I start rambling, I end up getting some weird stutter thing going on, because it means it's like I'm trying to think about what to say, and I end up overthinking it. So I tend to leave like all the rambling for you, Mox. And yeah, I'll pretty much input anything that I may be able to talk about. So yeah, I mean, any questions in regards to like coil building, for instance, I mean, I'm quite happy to answer those. And any possible hardware. I try to sort of keep my finger on the pulse in regards to like hardware, but there are sometimes, sometimes I have moments where I can't actually get online to actually have a look. So there's like a lot of stuff that's actually come out recently that I still haven't actually had a look at.
You have a question already out in chat.
Yeah?
Yeah, your thoughts on the LMC.
The LMC? I will get onto that when I come to the
I will come back to that question, darling.
Yes. I have a little segment in the show that I will be covering, and yeah, the LMC box as well as the Limitless Plus are included in that little segment. So yeah, if you want to hear my little thoughts about this little beauty here, yeah, I'll be talking about this later on in the show, as well as a couple of other things. So yeah.
Oh, my typing. Apologies.
Yeah, hold that thumbs up.
I'm trying to not look down at my keyboard, and I can type, but as you can see, it's gotten a bit dark in here now, and I do have a lamp going on, but it'll wipe me out completely if I aim it this way, so I actually can't see all of my keyboard. Yeah, so apologies for my Spanglish going on in that typing. I can type, I think. Really, I can. Promise. I'm just gonna, we're just gonna keep this going for a little bit, because there's a lot of blah and frustration that both of us need to get out for the last 2 hours of trying to get the show up and running. And when I've got a bit more of the blah out, then we'll make this giveaway happen. That's not going anywhere. That is still going to continue. So okay, I'm going to shut my Facebook, because I actually don't need a million messages going on right now. There are many from all over the world I've been receiving for the last 2 hours while I've been trying to get the show happening. So
no, you still need Facebook.
I'll deal with y'all later. Oh, do I?
Yes.
Do I really? Okay.
Remember, like with the Zoom thing, like when it cuts out, like we've got that timer thing going.
Oh,
so you need to like reopen it, and you still need it.
Okay.
So,
yeah, all right. Facebook's still open. Don't message me. I'm not answering right now. Just saying. I do not want to be distracted by that.
Yeah.
Plenty going on in this brain already, tell you.
Everyone, hold up on your messages to Mox. She will get back to you as soon as she can.
Just laughing at some chat going out in there. Just to answer Shayna's question. The show was here on my channel last week. It wasn't on Trove Live, and if this keeps continuing, this is how it's going to roll. I need to sort out a few things with the Trove crew, but due to other people's interference was a lot of the reason for the error of why the show didn't continue on the channel today. So we will see where things are at with me and the network. And I just got a notification about 10 minutes being left on this Zoom meeting. So I'll just let you guys know right now, because we've got an external party streaming for us right this minute. Me and Megan are actually going to disappear off the screen at some point, but we will be back. It's just how we've got to roll, because I'm not actually running a what's the word I want, paid subscription of Zoom right now. I just haven't got around to purchasing it, so I'm on the free one, and it has a timer. Running a little bit different to our usual using of Zoom. Not going to go into those texts, but when we disappear off the screen, don't fret, we will be back. The stream will continue to run. You guys will still be able to chat. All the images will still be on the screen, and we will appear after a couple minutes. Do not worry. After all the drama we've gone through today, we're still going to be here harassing your screen as long as you want to hang and let us harass you. So, you know. I need a back. Shut the fuck up,
around. We will stick around.
So on that note, because there's actually, the timer is running. It's going to run out in a sec. I'll do the giveaway when we come back from the next reset, when me and Megan appear on the screen. So do not fret. That giveaway is first up. These juices will happen. I'm vaping on some right now, and it's actually a new all-day vapor line. I'm going to give you a wee plug right now, Tom. He's our sponsor of the day. I actually hope you guys can see that. I might have to turn my lamp around just a little bit. I haven't wiped myself out too much. Yo, there he is. There's our sponsor today. I am loving this juice. This is a new all-day vape for me. I even purchased some with that code that Cameron is spamming out there in the chat box. I made a purchase last night, middle of the night. So I have some good things to say today, but we'll get to that. We will get to that. I'm just trying to keep up with this chat box, because for once it's moving relatively quickly, and that's great. Love you guys. Thank you for joining us. Shout outs to everybody. Including my channel manager from the Trove Live Network. I will message you later, Wayne, because I'm frustrated and we need to have a chat. Yeah, we got some American crew up in here. What's up, Zach? What's up, Ola? Who else is hanging? We got Skelly hanging. Skeletor. Appreciate your support, honey. Always. You know that I'm there in your chat box in the middle of the night for us here in New Zealand. Owen's been hanging since we hit go. Who else we got out here? Riley hanging, Shayna in the house, Jackie's in the house, Cam's out here, of course, Aria in the house. Hamish, yo, what's up, bro? There's quite a few of us chilling. Sweet. What up? What up? And compliments from Megan without a cap on today. Looking all girly. I told you, girl.
Yeah, I usually don the cap if the hair is not feeling like I'm having a bad hair day, and it happens like more often than not. Or if I'm just feeling particularly lazy and just want to just quickly just do it up, and I just throw a cap over the top of it to cover my 5 head.
See, and honey, that's why Mox has a fringe.
Fringe thing, but I don't suit bangs. I never have. So I tend to do like the whole, I try to frame the face sort of thing. But yeah, I'm too lazy to do this. This takes work.
I need to do an American shout out right now to Mr. Dan from Aussie. What's up, my dear? I am wearing your shirt today. Whoop, 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 whoop. Hang on, get some of this action. Yo, yo, what up, what up? Dan, the lovely man, is a very good friend of mine and is currently in process of getting some New Zealand hardcore vapors apparel happening for us. See down the bottom here, it's got Australia. We will have one to say New Zealand. Oh my god, not in their voice, they won't. He's out in the chat. Mwah, love you, Dan. You know I do. Can't wait to get that happening, and we're also going to have that apparel available from some of our vendors here in New Zealand at some point in the very near future. Working on it. I know there's lots of people waiting for this apparel to happen. I put out an interest post. The interest is there in the Kiwi community. We just need to sort out the post dramas of it all, because Australia, y'all are fucked up. You know it. There'll be no deny from Dan, I'll tell you. So yeah, that is happening, guys. Please don't fret. There is updates on that post on our Ohm Kiwis page. I get lots of messages going like, oh, what the fuck? Chill. I know I'm busy. I've got lots going on. I don't always get things done in the exact time frame I would like to, but don't mean that shit ain't happening. So just chill. I'll keep you guys all updated. And yeah. Okay, so I'm filling in time a little bit. Just waiting for this timer to freak out on me, and then we will disappear off the screen for a couple of minutes, and we'll be back. And I will do this giveaway. So yeah, that's just barely minutes away. So just chill. Just having way catch ups. Oh my goodness, Megan. The comments on your hair today, darling. I told you, girlfriend. I'm loving this. This is probably one of the most what the fuck crazy days to stream a show, and the dramas that we've been going through for the last few hours. And then to have 20 odd of you guys instantly here in the chat supporting us once we've got this stream up. So thank you, MOXLEY. Every single one of you guys supporting us is so greatly appreciated. And I'm aware that it is stupid o'clock over in America right now, and how many Americans are in the chat right now. And all of our Kiwi fans who are only just getting home from work. We actually only ever have a handful of people in our chat box on the live streams because of a time frame that we choose, and I try and work that so that it works for here in New Zealand as well as in the States. I'm really surprised how many of you guys over in the States are up right now, so maybe I will push the stream back so that it works better for our Kiwis, because you guys are still coming to see us, so maybe that works. Yeah, no buffering at all yet. I am really impressed, and I can hear a big fat "I told you so" coming from Tom. I hear you, though. I hear you all the way from Auckland. And yeah, like, okay, there is a bit of delay in just what the chat's saying to what they're hearing, but that's okay because I just keep rambling anyway. So there's a minute left on this timer, and like I say, me and Megan will disappear for a couple of minutes. We'll be back. Don't freak.
Yes.
And
it's just the wee heads up there that
yeah,
temporarily disappear.
the stream is still running. Our faces will just disappear, and it's probably going to go off right when I'm saying this. But we'll be back in a minute with that giveaway. Don't stress.
Returned.
We have returned. Oh, hey, don't click that, Mox. Hey, now.
What we're doing here.
All right, there we go. We've just gone off the screen, and I'm going to assume that we're back on it right now. That's really trippy. I actually realised, sorry, I'm just going to ramble. I know we are still streaming. I'm just going to ramble a little bit. I realised which logo I sent Tom, and it was the wrong one, but it works. It actually looks really cool.
Yeah, no, it's all good.
So I just have a quick catch up here on that chat while I was just reconnecting that and sorting it. Dun, dun, dun. Oh yeah, we I'm dancing on the screen. Yeah, we were live the second it came back, so that's cool.
Yeah.
I hope everybody is well, and just trying to get brain around words whilst reading chat box. You know, multitasking and all that. Okay, shall we just get this fucking giveaway done, eh? And
Yes.
sorry, Ma, I am not keeping myself in check today after the afternoon I've had. Yes, I am swearing a lot. Right now, fuck it.
Just get them all out there.
I know, right? Like, sorry, Mum, tough. I can hear you, tough. Okay, so A, I'm not streaming. And B, as this is quite an ugly looking website, so in all honesty, you guys just need to trust that the name that I'm calling up is valid. I'm not going to try and screen share this shit, and when I was streaming, I decided I wasn't going to because it's a really ugly looking website, and you guys just don't even need to see that. So I'm going to do this giveaway. Just to remind everybody, there will be 3 winners, 2 30 mils of Omega e-liquid each. So Omega being last week's sponsor. And you need to, so I'm going to get all the deets out first. You need to message me at the Ohm Kiwis page with your 2 flavour choices of the 6 on his website. Now, if you're going, what the hell? You need to go to, I believe, omega.co.nz. Go and check last week's video for that link. It will also be up on the Facebook page from last week's post. So you need to go and have a look at the flavours and tell me your 2 flavours, and I will pass your details. And of course, send me your address, full name, address, all those deets with your flavour choices, and I will pass those along to Troy of Omega e-liquid, and he will send you your prizes. A sippy, pretty much. So 3 winners of 2 30 mils each. There will also be a winner today, 1 winner of a Renaissance package, and I'll get into those details shortly. But let's get rid of last week. Let's deal with that. Let's get that out the way. So just loading up the video into this website. So there were 12 comments. So it picks a name. It randomizes the comments, and it picks a name off that comment list. So eeny, meeny, miny, go. Okay, it's taking its time. Okay, it froze. Hang on. This is a live draw. Randomly drawing. Wildebeest. Wildebeest? Wildebeest. Wildebeest. Sorry, I'm looking at the word broken up. Wildebeest, but then saying it fast, I actually realised what the name was. Wildebeest. I don't know who you are. Congrats. You are our first winner. You need to message me. I'm hoping, this isn't obviously an account with your name on it. I can't just go, hey, I know you. I will message you and go, well, you won. You hopefully will see this video. Or someone will tell you, someone who knows who you are, and that is your screen name on YouTube, on Gmail, Googleness, and tell you that you won. And you need to contact me, please. You are the first winner of 230 mils of Omega e-liquid. So, winner number 2. Sorry, I can't help but laugh. Cam, you little bitch, you won. You're winner number 2, honey. Third winner is loading. Pick again. Phil, Mad Dog Johns. Cool. I'm not necessarily recognizing that particular name either. I'm assuming you guys are all Kiwis. I don't know that though. What up? There's our 3 winners. Wildebeest, Cameron Stewart. I always get your name wrong, bro. I know it's not Stewart though. Stewart. Whatever. My cousin, Cameron. You. And Phil Mad Dog Johns. Can you guys please contact me at the Ohm Kiwis page and hit me up with your full deets and your flavour choices. 230 mils coming your way. 3 winners. Bam. There's last week. Gone. All right. Close that window. Out of the gate.
I'm just checking in the links to the Ohm Kiwis page.
Please.
As well as the link to Omega's
website.
So, yeah, website link to his juices.
Thank you, darling. I can't believe how many Americans are out here in the chat box. So, yeah, awesome. I agree, Skelly. So I just scrolled back a little bit in the chat box to see what I catch up on what was going on while I was just doing that. A dirty mouth is a sign of an intelligent person. I totally agree, Skeletor. Like, actual. My mouth is so filthy on the best of days. I have to keep myself in check for my shows. Today, no fucks given.
Not even one.
Okay, so Sindhurt. It just sounds wrong when you break it up like that, Cam.
So I read that Saint Hurt.
Yeah, Saint Hurt. Saint Hurt, all of it. And why break it up like that, bro? It doesn't help. Oh, re-roll. You want me to re-roll it? Actually, you don't want to win it. No, I'm just catching up with the chat box, Cameron. Tell me right now, in 40 seconds, when you hear me say this, if you are going to take it or if you want me to re-roll, because you've written both out there. And, yeah.
So do you want to claim your prize or do you want to pip it?
Yes. Yes, please clarify for me right now, please, because then I shut the window, so I'm going to have to go grab the video if you want me to re-roll it, which we can do. They're the same thing. I just need to know which way, directional. Yep. You're dirt, Cam. You're dirt. You're.
No, yeah. He's saying dirt, like dirt.
Okay, this replay is going to be fuckery. I just realised how munted I look on the screen when I lean down to read the chat box. I'm like creeper eyes in the bottom at the corner. Today has been a testing day, I tell you. You're going to keep it? Thank you, Cam. All right. I am going to shut that website again now. Sweet. Done. Dealt with. That's last week. Gone. Today's sponsor, Renaissance e-liquid. Renaissance is, fucking yum. All swearing is on the table right now. Maybe not all of it. There are a couple of things I won't say live right now. So me and Megan have tried all of these juices, so I'm just going to lay out what today is. These aren't haven't been tried live juice reviews, like reaction shit. We are talking about his new flavors that he has just released, but we have tried them all prior to today. And right now,
I've tried 2 of the 3.
Oh, you've tried. Okay, I've tried all three.
I decided to leave it to like the steep a little bit more.
Okay. Aria, Megan or Cameron, can you please write those names in the chat box for Aria who missed the calling of those winning names? Honey, you weren't one of them, but if you want to know who won, then those names shall be written in the chat box in a moment. Right, what the hell am I saying? Oh, so I've tried all three of these flavors prior to today, and I have a new all-day vape. Like, actually, I made a purchase of this juice yesterday. Now, total disclaimer, a lot of the a lot of the vendors do send me and Megan free juice for the purposes of our live reviews and our reactions to these flavors on the show. That's not why we do this. That's just one of those little bonuses. That's so not why we do this, because we're all about connecting our vendors here in New Zealand with you guys, with the global vape community. It's not just about our Kiwis. And I dig this shit, yo. Like, I made a purchase last night. This is a new all-day vape of mine. So this is where I'm going to start, because it's in my dripper right now, and I've been vaping on this all day. Phil Johns, Megan. Actually, I'm just going to, like, top up my cotton right now. It had Mad Dog in the brackets. Phil Mad Dog Johns. Now, just to clarify what Megan's put out there in the chat box, those are the winners' names that I just read out before. If you're not sure if you were that person, like, I don't know how many screen names people have, then you need to go back to that video last week and look at those comments and see those names. So that, yeah, I except for Cam, I don't know who those other two winners are as people in our community. Whether you be American or New Zealand, I'm clueless. So they need to contact me. Right, back to this. I'm vaping on Redux right now. Oh, just spilt some down the front of my keyboard even. Don't do that. That's wasteful. Don't do that.
And you got Redux going.
I've got Redux going because I've been vaping on it all day, and it's in my hand, and that's where I'm going first.
Cool. This
is the one that I've just made a purchase of. This is my new all-day vape. Now, Lemon. Lemon. Megan, can you throw out the profile in the chat box? I liken this to lemon lollies, lemon drops. Some people have said like a lozenge type flavor going on, like a, you know, I'm not sure about you guys in the States, but I know my Kiwis will know what I'm talking about when some people have said that it's similar to lemsip. Not for me, not a lemsip anyway. It's a lemon. Again, my opinion, my palate, my taste. I fucking love this. It's like a sour lemon drop without that sour. Like it's tart. It is lemon. It is refreshing. It is like lollies and sweet. And I'll just read out there Megan's profile. A punch in the face lemon hit. It so is, and I fucking love that. Great if you're on whether it's a taste it through a cold with no issues. And I don't doubt that either. I don't have a cold. I haven't tried out that particular aspect, but it is a clear vape. The flavor is clear. It's clean. It's fucking refreshing, and I just fucking love it. Like actual, and that ain't fucking just up to Tom or nothing like that. I fucking dig this juice.
Yeah, like you were saying, like a kind of lemon drops. I was like, yeah, I totally get that. And like I was talking to Thomas, the owner of Renaissance e-liquids, and yeah, he was like saying that some people were even saying that it was something like the lemon strepsils, and I was like, yeah, it was kind of like that, just without the medicine-y taste. It's a nice, clean, like lemon taste, and I totally got the lemon drops from it. It's really, really nice. It's a really nice lemon vape. I've tried like a few lemon vapes from other vendors, and they were good. I mean, I'm not going to like bag it, but yeah, this Redux is just really, really nice, really damn good. And yeah, I'm quite happy to use that as an all day vape as well. It's that good. Like if you ever like craving like those little lemon drop hard candies or hard lollies, that e-liquid is definitely, yeah.
Yes, it is. And I forgot to say that all these juices, I believe, these 3 new flavors, the same as the rest of his range. Correct me if I get that wrong, Tom. 70-30 VG PG. And the cloud, okay, it's not about clouds, but I know some of you guys like them. You know, and for those of you who are into cloud chasing, it's a thing. It's something you look for in a vape. The cloud of these juices, fuck yeah, baby. The density is really quite impressive for just a 70-30 blend. You know, I've tried 80-20s. I've tried 100% max VG. You know, like that's not even 100%. But as for a 70-30 blend, it's impressive. And again, with the clarity coming through, it's just fucking good vape, man. You know, it's crisp as fuck. It's zesty. It's, again, I get the sweetness of it as well. Even though lemon is a tart and soury, I get the sweetness of it, which is that lolly aspect for me. And Tom, I'm impressed. I really am. I bought some. That to me, that I hope speaks volumes to you, is not just the fact that you're a friend and an awesome supporter of our show. The fact that I just went, well, fuck it, I'm going to use that hashtag fuckboycam coupon code, which is being spammed out there in the chat box. Use that, get a discount, and go and buy some, man. This shit's good. This shit's good. We're only talking about the first flavour. This shit's good. Tom's out there in the chat box. Renaissance Vapes. Renaissance. I love saying it like that. Thomas is French, so that's where our basis of all of the names of his juices come from, and the meanings of the word Renaissance, the meanings of most of these. This particular lemon is called Redux. Now, I don't actually know if you'll be able to see that because I'm in half darkness. This particular lemon that I'm raving about is called Redux. And the meaning of Redux is like a rebirth, a reinvention. Tom, feel free to put out the meaning in the chat box there if you want to elaborate on what I'm on about. And it is. This is actually... This is an old juice of his that he used to make for a different company, and this is a remake and a rebirth of that juice, and this is the better version, and fuck yeah, baby.
No, you pretty much like said what it was. Redux meaning brought back, revived. So Redux is a liquid demanded by many to come back from the olden days, and is a revival of Zest by V2G, which is the company that Tom used to be part owned.
Okay, I just want to touch on something that's been said out in the chat box. So, other lemon vapes that I have tried also, Skeletor, this is you and your comment that I'm referring to. I also get the lemon pledge scenario type flavoring that you're on about. And to me, that lemon pledge type taste is chemically It's the particular concentrate that's being used. I know that vibe that you're talking about, and there ain't none of that going on here. Like, it just tastes so much. Now, I sound like I'm fucking brown-nosing to Tom and, like, talking it up. Please understand, people, that albeit that some of these sponsors are our friends, we keep it real. Shit is straight up. If I don't like something, I'm going to fucking tell them. And I'm going to tell you guys. And I may say it in nicer terms than being like, or whatevs. This ain't one of them. And I ain't just talking it up for the sake of it. This actually is what it says it is. It follows through on that taste. It performs, it delivers. There are many vendors out there across the world who also deliver. Many don't. Many promise big things that don't follow through on their vapes, on their flaves, and yeah, I just can't say it enough. This one does. It is a new all-day vape, and I will continue to rave about it, because finding those good flavors that you really gel with, that you can actually all-day vape and not get sick of, or not suddenly be like, the flavor just changed on me and I'm over it. You know, like, you know, those juices are meaning, Megan?
Yeah.
I have actually been vaping on this particular juice for the last 5 days straight now. And again, why I bought some last night. This particular bottle was almost gone. And I've tried to be sparing with it. I had to actually put it down for a couple of days so that I'd have some juice for today, for the show. And yeah, okay, I'm ranting a little bit about it now, but it delivers. It's yum. I fucking give it 10 out of 10. I've never rated a juice before. There you go, Tom. You're my first rating per se. Try some. You can only but try it yourself, and everyone's palate is different. I am quite opinionated, and I'm just giving you my opinion and my thoughts. And this one is worth giving a go. Use that coupon code out there that Cam is spamming. It will give you a discount, and this is a good one to try. Lots of people like it, but same with any lemon vape. You're either going to like it or you don't. You know, it's one of those types of flavors. I think there isn't a lot of middle ground. It either, like, it grabs you straight off for delivering for what you're expecting, or you're like, yeah, no, I'm not doing lemon. And that's fine. That's perfectly fine. Everyone's palate is different. I mean, my thoughts compared to Megan's aren't always the same, and she doesn't always agree with what I rant and rave about, because everyone's palate is different. And fucking try it. Make up your own mind. God damn it. What are your thoughts on it, Megan? I'll shut the fuck up now.
Yeah, pretty much the same. I actually rate it quite high in terms of like a lemon vape. It's really tasty. I'm not going to ramble on about it because you've already covered that already.
I know, right?
But yeah, I mean, if you like your lemon vapes, definitely get this one. It'll totally, I reckon it'll change your views of lemon vapes, and you'll end up probably preferring Redux over the others. I know that there aren't very many lemon vapes available, I guess, like in New Zealand, but yeah, I very highly rate this one as a very good lemon vape. It was very surprising when I tried it the first time, and so, oh, okay, I quite like that. And it doesn't happen overly often. I'm quite picky when it comes to juices. I predominantly tend to vape more the fruity stuff, especially sort of like along the lines of like berries and things like that. But yeah, this Redux definitely had had surprised me. And it was a very pleasant surprise.
It is a nice surprise. And yeah, I just had a wee little scroll through chat again there. Yeah, a lot of people do get that pledge of various types of lemon vapes. And I know that flavour. I've had a couple of those prior, and that's sort of why I went on a little ramble there, a wee little rant, because for me this one isn't one of them. And I can't stress that enough. And I know it makes people wary when you've had a lemon that's supposed to deliver and you get that pledgy chemical taste. Again, that wee rant is just my palate, my opinion, my taste. I don't get that from this. So I say try it. Make up your own mind. Don't be wary of something new made by somebody else because you've had a bad experience with another vendor or another type of juice. Don't let that put you off, because there are good peeps and good flavors out there. This is one of them. And I'm just going to vape it. Shut the fuck up and vape it, eh? We do have 2 other flavours to talk about. And the show is probably going to actually run a bit longer because of, and I hope that's okay, Tom. Please let me know if that's not. Because it's been such a stressful day trying to get the show up and running. And I ranted about that at the beginning. And then we've done the giveaway, and that's fine. And all those things are dealt with, and now we're all focusing on a sponsor, which is great. However, I don't want to rush through this. I know there's only 3 juices we're talking about as opposed to like 20 off an entire list. I don't want to rush these because this day has been a day of cray rushing, and I just chill back and enjoy it. So, Redux, I have rambled plenty about. I'm going to vape it out of my cotton though before I change juice. Tom, I'm going to get this wrong.
Do the other one.
Before I even said it. Okay. Decadence is up next. Decadence. However you want to say it. It is an S, not a C. Decadence. Put that profile up, Megan. It's a donut vape. Chocolate covered donut. This is actually also a good one. I'm not going to drip it just yet because my cotton covered lemon, and I just want to just enjoy that for a minute longer. But that's the next one up that we'll be talking about. And the third one is vanilla custard. French vanilla custard, Tom? Or just straight up vanilla custard. I can't actually remember right this second because I don't have the profiles in front of me. Megan does. It's got a big French word though, and I keep fucking it up and getting it wrong. But I did well pronouncing the last lot. And actually, hang on. Sorry, jumping over to the dreaded Facebook that distracts the fuck out of me when I'm on a show. However, I just want to throw out there what today's prize is. And so just to remind you guys all that the new giveaway regime on this video, in the comments section, you need to give me a hashtag Ohm Kiwis, or as it was used in the last competition, Ohm Kiwis rule. I want that hashtag from you guys. If you're worried about YouTube and hashtags, then just space it out as words. I will accept it all as long as it's there blatantly in the comment as your entry into the giveaway. So everybody now has a week to enter. And those comments will build up, and then I stick this video into a randomizer, like what we just did for the giveaway from last week. I stick that into a randomizer, and it randomizes those names on the comment list. So that's how the giveaways are going to be done now, to give people a week to enter for every sponsor. So next week, regardless of who's sponsoring, and right this second, I don't know, we will draw this this giveaway of Renaissance et Liquid next week. And that prize, just because I opened the wrong tab, didn't I? Awesome. that prize is a 30 ml of each of these new flavours. So one of these sexy bottles of 30 ml in these 3 flavours that we're talking about today, and 5 ml of each of the other flavours, which there were 5 of, 6 of. I've just blanked right as that was about to come out of my mouth, Tom. All of his existing range, separate of these new flavours. So you'll get a 30 ml of these new flavours and 5 ml of each of the existing flavours on his range. That's an awesome prize pack. So that is one winner next week of all of that juice. And that's actually a really fucking good package. Like, let's be real. That's a good prize. It really is. I'm getting the 10-minute warning again, so that's on the countdown right now. Just letting you two know. Okay, cool. Thank you, guys. Hashtags going out on the chat box. I appreciate all hashtags, and I know we will because we're fucking cool. But that is the hashtag or the wording that I would like you to use on the comment section of this video once the stream has finished. On that replay, put that in the comment section, and that is your entry into this giveaway that will be drawn next week. So you've got a week to enter. Aw, love you too, Dees. Thank you, honey. Yeah, mad support going on out here in the chat box. So that's fucking wicked. Loving you guys. Thank you. I can't believe how many of you like can right now. Sounds way cool. And oh yeah, I'm vaping lemon so that I can go the next juice. Actually, let's just take a touch break here for a minute. Okay, this might be in 2 parts because of the timer countdown going on. We'll just breathe. Megan, would you like to talk about some hardware?
Some hardware?
Some hardware. Let's get hard with your wares, babe.
Sure, why not? I'll probably talk about a car full of items that have, I suppose, recently come out onto the market, and I guess have piqued my interest. So there may be an opportunity, if I can, to possibly try and get these items, if I can. The first one is the Recoil RDA from Ohm OC and Grim Green. I ended up just grabbing a bit of information in regards to this particular Addy, just straight from the website. So I'm just going to read that off. Cam, if you're in the chat still, can you please put up the link for the Dwayne, Ohm OC, and Nick Grim Green. Thanks to a chance meeting at a vape event in San Diego, the two have been talking about making the ideal dripping atomizer for a while, and after months and months of prototypes the Recoil RDA is finally ready to be released into the world. Every aspect of this RDA has been meticulously fine-tuned, from unique, smooth and even airflow design to the tight, clean fit and finish. Everything on this RDA was put under the microscope and tested for months before either of them felt confident putting their name on it. The result of the Recoil RDA is the unique and simple 4-post deck style, clean fit and finish, solid and snappy O-rings, and the unique raised and angled airflow to help prevent leaks from over dripping. So the features of the RDA is that it's a 24mm diameter RDA, but it has a 22mm build deck. So the top cap obviously has that extra, it's about 2 mils thick. It has a 15.1mm wide bore Delrin drip tip. The construction of it is 304 stainless steel, has gold plated brass, 510 pin, peak insulators, 2 interchangeable top caps. So one is a Cloud Pro Clouds cap, which features 2 3mm airflow holes, and the Flavor Bro Flavor cap features 2 2.5mm airflow holes. has a unique raised and angled airflow. So instead of the usual airflow construction of most RDAs where it's straight across, they are angled downward. So they've done that to prevent any possible leaking from over dripping. The post holes are 2.5 mil in diameter. Has a raised, they've got raised negative post holes for easy building, which definitely piqued my interest there when I saw the deck for it. I like the fact that the negative posts are higher than the positive, because when I tend to do my builds, I always have the lead that is on the top of the coil go into the negative post, while the lower lead goes into the positive. Did I say that in the right order? I felt like I said positive twice. So yeah, so the upper leg lead goes into the negative and the lower one goes into the positive. So I tend to build like that. So I like that they've done that. It has PC slotted flat head screws, and it also comes with spare O-rings and screws that are also included with it. So it's like, I kind of want to get my hands on one of those. One day, we'll see what happens.
I'll just pause you there, Megan. I might just reset the meeting already before this timer actually counts down. It's at 3 minutes. But on this piece of hardware, sponsored today, Renaissance, Tom actually does vape reviews, and he has a recoil review that will be up on YouTube tonight. And down in the description, I have his channel, review channel, under Renaissance Vapes. That link is down for his channel is down in the description, and then later tonight, once he's got that video up, I will actually add to it and add specifically that recoil review of his. If you guys want to go and check it out, show the love, give him some feedback. You know, like his review channel is still developing. All feedback appreciated. If you've got one, give him your thoughts on it. You know, like. And again, with Megan, if there's something that you want Megan to talk about, give us feedback, because feedback is appreciated. And I just wanted to pause there. Love to you, Skelly. I will see you soon, Skeletor, on your next show. I'll be out in that chat. And thank you very much for dropping by, honey. I am well aware just how late in the US it is right now. Appreciate all your love and support. So, we'll just pause on Megan's hardware spam ramble. I'm not quite sure what that Spanglish was supposed to be right then. And I'm going to reset Zoom. And this show's going to go however fucking long I want it to right at the minute, because we're not done yet. And we'll be done when I'm done. And it ain't yet. Yeah, chat amongst yourselves for a couple of secs. We'll be back in a minute. Please hold. Intermission. Please hold. Intermission. Do, 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 do. Intermission. Okay, it's not quite intermission anymore when you're back. Alrighty. Okay, so Moving right along. You were finished on the informative parts of the recoil, darling?
Yeah.
Sweet.
So I've done my little spiel on the recoil.
Yeah.
And
moving right along.
So let's go on about one other thing that I've been looking at, or possibly been wanting to get. The other thing, okay, so I'll just carry on. Okay, so the next item that has come up and also kind of piqued my interest as well is intrigued me because there aren't any pictures of the deck, and that's the Dude RDA. So the Dude RDA is a creation from Ryan, Squid Dude. No, that's too far away. So yeah, so Squid Dude is known within the community for his progressive coil creations, his YouTube channel, The Art of Vaping, and his attention to craft and detail. This is the first atomizer that is designed by Ryan with the intention to accommodate a large range of builder experience, from beginners to your master Instagram builders. The form, function, quality, and detail comes standard with Ryan's body of work, so compromising on an atomizer was out of the question. So with the Dude RDA, his hope is to offer something new, unique, affordable, and extremely functional. Okay, and I completely forgot. So if you haven't done it already, Cam, can you chuck in the link for the Dude RDA for me, please? Thanking you. Okay, so the I was preparing myself to sort of quickly mute for a moment there. Okay, so the specs of the RDA is that it's a 24 millimeter barrel diameter with a 22.75 millimeter build deck. It has a 11 millimeter internal diameter wide bore Delrin drip tip, standard 510 connection, and peak insulators. There's like a little bit of a spiel here as well regarding the RDA. So the Dude RDA has been battle tested by over 20 of the top builders in the world. I didn't get one. No, no, I'm kidding. The end consensus was unanimous. The Dude RDA not only performs, it has forward thinking behind it. Not only is it easy to build on by the unique post configuration, which nobody has seen yet, allows for maximum imagination while creating one of the most solid connections between an RDA and coil for increased efficiency. What Ryan has said about the creation of the RDA is that he says it has been a long journey to get to this point, filled with many hurdles along the way. But the amount of support has only fueled me to push harder. Many sleepless nights went into design and execution. The whole idea was to stick to what I know and create something that is, in principle, simple, easy to use, and intuitive, while also making sure the end product was made with quality, affordability, and genuinely offered something new to users. I feel like the Dude RDA encompasses all those qualities and standards I hold myself accountable for, and hope it only continues to inspire others to think differently, which I think is pretty cool. So as soon as I see images of what this deck looks like, I'm in that what does it look like stage at the moment. So I'm kind of buzzing to see what this deck looks like. So as soon as I see pictures of it, I'll be like, either I want it, or yeah. So we'll see what happens. He's definitely gotten me quite intrigued about it.
Awesome. I'm quite intrigued too, and I'm not
so those are the two things that I've seen so far that have piqued my interest. I'll probably continue on maybe a little later on in the show, unless you want me to carry on about the stuff that I have.
You can carry on and get it all out there if you want. I'm just sorting out my next RDA for this next juice, so you can keep going.
Cool.
I'm good, and you say I'm eating. I needed some actual sugar, licorice here. This is a vape. I've yet to find a perfect one of red licorice. Oh yeah.
I like my red licorice. Alrighty. Okay, so this next sort of part, or this next little segment that I do is that I'm going to do is sort of like a kind of like a personal review on some of the items that I have. So the first one that I have that I'll be doing this little spiel on is the Goon RDA by 528 Customs. So the Goon RDA is a collaboration project. I'll try and see if I can get this to come up on the screen as clearly as possible, as soon as I can find where I'm at.
I'm just doing a little Goon spam right now.
Okay.
I'm not even a builder. Yes, I have two. Why wouldn't I?
Here we go. The Goon RDA by 528 Customs. Mine is an authentic.
You shush now. Hang on. I'm gonna wipe myself out for the sake. Oh no, that didn't even help. Look, there we go. Double Goon love. Totally whited myself out to do that, but I'm just sorting my black Goon. So yeah, carry on.
Yeah. So the Goon RDA is a collaboration project from 528 Customs and Instagram coil builder Blue-Eyed Goon 83. It has an innovative bridge plate design which allows for massive builds, and by massive, yeah, it's definitely has the room for it. It's a 24mm RDA. It has a 1/2-inch drip tip, which I don't currently have on mine. This one is a custom-made drip tip from DG Vapes, a New Zealand vendor, and it also has a standard 510 connection, copper screws, a copper screw, should I say, gold-plated bridge post and steel clamps, or gold-plated steel clamps. It's hybrid safe, has peak insulators and easily replaceable positive and negative bridges, which is pretty neat. So if you ever need to replace the bridge clamps in there, then it's quite easily doable. My thoughts on this RDA. I love this RDA. It's easily one of my top 3 RDAs at the moment. I love how easy it is to build on. Although the first coil that I installed into it took a little time due to adjusting from like the screw down design to a clamp, but now it's just easy as to build on. Being a 24mm RDA, there's plenty of room to install these crazy big coils, and I managed to try that with like a really big alien wire that I made. Most alien wires generally have like a 26 or 28 gauge inner core with like a really high gauge wire as the alien wrap, such as usually like around about 36 gauge. The alien that I put into this was a 24 gauge inner core, so 3 24 gauge cores and 32 gauge alien wrap, all made out of stainless steel, and it fit in there beautifully, and it was such a wonderful vaping experience. And because I'd done it with 24 gauge and 32 gauge, or 24 gauge is the core, I could only do that in single coil mode, as that actually had ohmed out with a 3mm internal diameter and 6 wraps. It ohmed out to 0.1. So I wasn't going to put a second one in there. 0.05 is just a little bit over the top. But no, it's a beautiful vape. Like at the moment, I've got an alien, a single coil alien that's parallel with the Clapton on this right now. And yeah, I'm just really enjoying that vape. I'd show you the coil, but I've had this coil on this particular RDA for a while now, and it's looking a bit black. so I can't quite show that build yet. But yeah, I really like the RDA.
Me too.
In terms of columns, I don't have any at the moment. I've never had any issues with it. I've never had juice leak out anywhere. It's just an overall really good addy. So I give it top marks for this particular RDA.
And can I just add that as a non-builder, and it doesn't mean I don't build, it just means I don't build like Megan. These RDAs work for anybody. I have two. Yes, mine are clones. Megan's is authentic. Whatever you can afford, they're a worthwhile RDA. I actually thought I had purchased 22mm clones. They're 24. I've got one. This black one is a 1-to-1, and my purple one is not quite 1-to-1. There are slight differences between my two, and this black one is my closest to Megan's authentic, and it's a fucking good RDA. It really is. And it doesn't have single coil option for airflow on the clones. On the authentic it does. However, I run a single coil on this one. I've got a dual in my purple one, but this one I'm running a single coil. And I've got the airflow at I say half mast. I haven't got the holes fully open. I've got the airflow twisted so that I've got partial holes of all three open, which I found works best for my single coil styles, on this black one at least. And yeah, she's a fucking sexual vape, I tell you. I'm quite enjoying it indeed. And I'm just vaping out my cotton on this before we get to the next juice. But I just wanted to put my 2 cents in there as a general Joe Blogs vapor, non-builder, that this is actually a worthwhile purchase. You can buy those bigger coils and put them in and have plenty of room. So yeah, that was your last bit of hardware, wasn't it, Megan?
I have some more, but if you want to move on.
Yeah, well, I'm just vaping out this particular cotton, and then we're going to hit that decadence. We're going to go back to the donut because I'm amping to have some donut, and again, that particular flavour is delish as well. And donut is a hard flavour for people to get right, and it isn't readily available in New Zealand. We've got one vendor who has a donut range, and then Tom and Renaissance are the hang on, sorry, I just got a text. Tom and Renaissance are the second vendor that I'm aware of currently that have brought out a donut vape, and I think it's worthwhile talking about, definitely. Oops, I moved my airflow. I'm just trying to get this happening. Are you worked with Decadence ready to go, honey?
It's currently what I'm vaping on.
That is what you're vaping on. Okay, well, you go with your thoughts first. Let's mix this shit up a bit, yeah? You hit Decadence first, then tell me your thoughts, because my cotton isn't quite dry, so I'm not dripped with it just yet. So, what are your thoughts on the chocolate-covered donut?
I was very surprised again. Mainly because I'm not a big fan of chocolate vapes, because I'm very fussy when it comes to chocolate. Like incredibly fussy. You give me a cheap chocolate, I'm gonna throw it back at you. But I was very surprised by this vape. Like, I've had other chocolate vapes and I'll be like, oh, they're not quite hitting the mark, it's a little bit off. And yeah, I'm surprisingly, I'm actually enjoying this one. I was like, what's going on here? This is yummy. I guess if I were to compare it to something, I mean, it's been a while, and me being in Wellington, we don't have donut places like Dunkin' Donuts here in Wellington. But we do have like an Australian equivalent donut king, which I think is pretty darn close to their chocolate donut. Yeah, so it was quite surprising. I mean, I've tried a couple of other donut flavored vapes, and they were all right. I wouldn't quite put them. I wouldn't quite class them as donut vapes. I didn't get the real donut flavor that I was really looking for. Can't quite like saying the wording for it, but yeah, like for this one, I was very surprised. It's like, yeah, I'm definitely getting a double chocolate donut, with like a chocolate donut with like chocolate icing on it. I'm definitely getting that. It's good. It's actually really good.
I concur, darling. I've just dripped it. I'm now vaping on Decadence, and as the name gives you the I just gone blank on the word I wanted. Decadence is the perfect title for this vape. It is a chocolate covered chocolate covered donut. However you want to word that. I'm getting a little bit tongue tied now. Chocolate is hard to get right. Donut itself is hard to get right. And to me, again, our individual opinions, our individual palates. Megan and I do not talk about these reviews prior, just FYI for everybody. We don't give each other like put words in each other's mouths. Our flavour opinions are our own. We don't talk about this prior to the show. And the decadence that is actually rolling around on your tongue is on point. The chocolate is what it promises to be. It is a chocolate frosting on a freshly baked donut, hot out of the bloody oven. I haven't tried any other donut vapes. I haven't tried any of the other vendor here in New Zealand who has a donut range. So I've got nothing to compare to. But that doesn't mean that this ain't on point. For the flavour profile, for what I expect when I vape this, that is what I'm getting. A chocolate-covered donut, a chocolate-frosted donut, I should say. I'm just reading the profile that Cameron's thrown out there in the chat. You can taste a donut with even having to ingest one, which is pure bliss. And that is on point. Again, a 70-30 vape, VGPG, and in my mouth right now is a hot, fresh donut out of the oven, drizzled with chocolate. Just like exactly what you want the vape to be, exactly what the profile says it's going to be, is what has hit my palate. This is enjoyable. I can't help but think of something that I said last week, and oh my God, yes. Fuck yes. This is on point, yeah. Actual. I have tried Dunkin' Donuts as a company, as a actual food, and that particular brand name is a great comparison to use. I haven't tried every donut place out there, of course. To me, now I'm getting a little bit tongue-tied. It's not like a donut you'd make here at home. So, you know, you go to somewhere like Dunkin' Donuts, and hopefully we don't get done for any sort of copyright for using that name. But they're actually a great company to pick on because I have tasted them. I have had their chocolate frosted donut. And fuck yeah, boy. Yum. God damn. Yeah, diabetes in a vape. It so is. But without that sugar content and without gaining the pounds, mate, I will consume this particular donut all day long. For me, this would be
donuts for a few years now. I think it's been a number of years since I've had it, and I was quite disappointed with like the last trip that I had to Auckland that I didn't get any. This Auckland trip, when I go up there this October, I'm definitely stopping at Dunkin' Donuts. Like the last time I probably had it would have been, oh god, about 10 years ago.
I want to actually counteract fucking something to the words that you've used. There is a Dunkin' Donuts in Wellington, Megan. It's at the airport.
No, there isn't. I live in Wellington. There's no Dunkin' Donuts here. There's a Donut King, but not a Dunkin' Donuts. Donut King is Australian.
I'm pretty sure there's one at the airport. There's one in Christchurch, Christchurch Airport, and I know there's one in the Auckland Airport as well. I use the airports as in comparison because I travel a lot and I go through airports quite a bit. I'm sure it was a Dunkin' Donuts in Wellington. I will. I arrive in Wellington tomorrow. I'm gonna look.
You can check what you want. I can tell you right now, it's a Donut King. I know.
Okay. You probably are right, but I'm gonna look. I'm gonna look. But yeah, this is on point with its profile. It delivers for what it says it is. It is decadent. This is a perfectly titled donut vape. It really is. It's not overly bready. It's not overly bakery, which is something that somebody else has actually said to me before about donut profiles, about being too bakery. And it sounds an odd term, but when you're playing around with concentrates, whether it be DIY or you're getting into wanting to mix juice as a vendor and looking for progression with that and trying out all the different million concentrates that are out there and available, being too bakery is actually a thing. And this isn't. And again, I haven't tried another donut vape, but I've tried other vapes that play around with particular bakery concentrates. And this one isn't any of that. It is it is a hot donut. It's fucking good. Yeah, I'm just going to have to mute myself for a second because my flatmate's being really loud. Hang on a minute. Hang on.
Gotta love them loud flatmates.
Cool, all sorted. That doorway just there is the flatmate's bedroom, and she's on her own video call right now. So I'm actually really impressed at how well my stream to this is keeping up with the fact that because I'm not running the broadcast, the other flatmates are now using the internet. So yeah, that's quite cool. Quite cool that this is stable as fuck to stream, as well as the fact that the rest of my household and my other flatties can be using the net right now, and it's not me whoring all the bandwidth. Decadence, try some, yo. Hashtag fuckboycam, coupon code, Renaissance Vapes. Try some. Buy some juice. Use that discount code. Get in there, try these new flavors. We've got one more of the new flavors to go. That coupon code is definitely value for you guys to try something new, something you haven't tried, something from a vendor you haven't tried. Yeah, totally. Decadence. Yum. Oh my god, yum. Totally. The density in that cloud, Tom, I am really impressed for a 7030. So yeah, just vape out the cotton here before we flip to the next flavour. If anyone has any questions in chat, feel free to throw them at us. I know there's a few of you watching that aren't necessarily chatting, which is great. That's all G. But yeah, you have any questions for either of us, throw them at us. We will endeavour to answer them. This is the latest we've ever run a stream, and it's not a bad time of the day. Lots of people interacting. It's quite cool. I'm enjoying this. This could be a new thing. I have been considering shifting our time and day. That may still happen. Still considering, but when we shift it, it will definitely they'll definitely be well advertised as to time and day shift and what have you, but none of that's confirmed yet. That's still all considerations. What's up to Jamie from Detroit out there? How you doing, honey? I know Jamie from Chatbox and a few other shows, so it's really cool that Jamie is hanging. Just appeared. What up, what up? Yeah. Oh my God, yes. Fuck yes. Donut. Yum. What can you say when something is on point? You know, like you it sounds like you're talking it up, but the reality is you wouldn't be talking it up if it wasn't true. And just to reiterate something I said earlier in the feed, me and Megan don't talk about our opinions on these flavors prior to the show, or like us discussing them here live with you guys is where it's at. We don't pre-script or put words in each other's mouths. Our opinions are our own, our palates are our own, and we aren't just saying what we want you to hear. These are our actual opinions on these flavors, and why say anything less than keeping it real? Gotta be straight up, yo. Yum. I'm really impressed that you're awake right now, Jamie. I'm aware what the time is in the States. So, yay. Yay for being a vampire and coming to hang. Loves to you. Just trying to vape this cotton dry so I can flip to the next flavour. Just on that note, while I'm vaping it out, so just to remind you guys, the new giveaway regime, that there is a giveaway from Renaissance that will be drawn next week. So you've got a week to enter, and that will be a 30 ml of each of these new flavours and a 5 ml of each of the other flavours in his existing range. So I believe, and I hope I've got this right, Tom, 5 other flavours. So there's a total of 8 flavours in this giveaway pack that will be drawn next week. Hashtag Ohm Kiwis rule in the comment section on the replay of this video. You can hashtag all you want in their live chat right now. We love those hashtags. We love the support. However, your entry into the giveaway is only counted if you comment on the replay of this video after we finish streaming, and you have a week to enter. So tell your mates, whatever. Make sure you come back, watch that replay. Well, you don't actually have to watch it if you were here at the live stream. Up to you. We don't mind. I appreciate all the views, all the likes, all those thumbs up. Love them thumbs up. Yeah, your hashtag in the comment section is your entry into the giveaway that will be drawn next week. So just to reiterate that, 3 30 mils, so 1 of each of these new flavours, and then a 5 ml of each of the existing flavours in the range. So a total of 8 juices is the giveaway pack for this vendor, for Renaissance e-liquid, that will be drawn next week. Thank you, Jamie. Yeah, it is good news here in New Zealand. I always say that, so Australian, don't I? It's really funny. I crack up at myself.
You say it funny.
I know. We're fucking Kiwis, yo. Is that better?
It's almost like as if though it's that forced New Zealand language. Yeah.
Well of a New Zealand. Yeah, okay. New Zealand. So you keep saying it over and over, and it gets more and more Australian. No wonder people always think I'm Australian. Many voices come out of my face. Don't be deterred. This girl's all Kiwi. I might have blends of other bits and pieces, but Kiwi nonetheless. Yeah, we do have good news, and I'm just going to sideline a little bit of advocacy, and we will flip to I've just had the timer come up again, so we'll flip to that next flavour and the rest of Megan's hardware info in the next reboot segment. Legislation on the table here in New Zealand for shut up for legalizing I know, right? For legalizing our liquid nicotine. So you guys have heard me say it over and over again. How it stands in our country right now is it is legal for us to import our own personal nic and add it like DIY at home. It is illegal currently for vendors to sell their juices with nicotine. It is illegal for so it's illegal to sell, it's illegal to purchase. It's illegal for us to hand a mate a bottle of e-juice with nic in it. Ridiculous, I know. So there is a legislation on the table right now in Parliament, not passed yet, still under consideration, to legalise our liquid nic so that it can be purchased in a retail fashion, so that that illegal standing of everything I just stated, whether you're purchasing, whether you're selling, whether you're giving away to a mate, to take that stigma away from what it currently is around liquid nic in our country, in New Zealand, which effectively, prior to the FDA drama going on in the States, that would effectively bring us up to that table, that same level of walk into a vape shop and buy some juice over the counter and it's already nicked. That's our goal right now, to be able to make e-liquid with nic accessible for all of those who want to or need to or would like to swap to vaping, into vapor technology, no matter the device, and stop smoking, save your health, make that healthier alternative, whether you're using vaping as a cessation aid. I don't like using the term, but it is out there, nicotine replacement therapy. I like to use the term cessation. However, vaping as a whole, as a community aspect, doesn't and shouldn't fixate on any one particular part of the community. Cessation is the goal, to help people be healthier, to save lives, to get them off the stinkies, to stop smoking, make a healthier choice in their life, whether they're using that as a stepping stone to quit nicotine completely, or whether they just want to make a healthier life choice and swap to something else. And above all of that are the hobbyist levels, of course, whether you're a flavour chaser or a cloud chaser or a coil builder, wanting to get into juices, into mixology. There's all of that above and beyond the cessation level, the beginner level. But all of it's valid. The whole community as a whole, with all of those layers of subculture, they're all valid. And we shouldn't, as a community, fixate on hating on any one particular part of it, because whether you're in one particular layer of subculture or not, we're all vapors and we are a community as a whole, and we need to act like it and stop the in-house fighting. There are some that hate the cloud chasers. Well, tough shit. They're going to be there whether you like them or not, because there's always going to be those people who get into some level of hobbyism and in any part of a community that not everybody agrees with. If it's not your vibe, sweet. Don't fixate on it, yeah? We should be a community and need to stop the in-house fighting and the drama and the bullshit. We need to focus on helping all smokers make a healthier choice. So many people are out there not on Facebook. not on the individual vaping or vapor technology forums. There are many out there who will never see this video or any of the videos on YouTube because they're not interested in looking for it. However, they may be Joe Blogs in an office, they may be Joe Blogs labourer, doesn't matter your walk of life. If you're a smoker or you know somebody who smokes, or you're looking at options to change to a healthier lifestyle choice, vapor technology can and will save your life. It is a healthier choice, and we need to get that word out there. I like to think of myself as one of New Zealand's advocates. Some see me as such, some don't, whatevs. I will always try and help people where I can learn about this particular choice that can be made to be a healthier life. And there are all walks of vapor as well. A vapor technology can interest you as a hobby, whether you were a smoker or not. You know, that's irrelevant. Just to put her on the spot, Megan was never a smoker. Megan was interested in something that took her eye at hobbyist levels, whether it be as something to keep her hands busy or photography. You know, it appeals to many on different levels. I was a smoker. I've now been vaping for over 2 years, and I smoked for 24. I have hand-to-mouth addiction, not specifically nicotine addiction, and this keeps me busy, whether I'm talking or not, because we all know I like to talk. The hand-to-mouth. I also am an avid nail biter. I can honestly say I have some fingernails now that were never there before, or have been in very small portions of my life, that hand-to-mouth addiction. So it doesn't matter actually if you are addicted to nicotine, if you have problems with addiction in general, whether you are hand-to-mouth, whether you know, like, it's about like actually pinpointing what your addiction is and what you need to change. But vapor technology, no matter the device, is a healthier lifestyle choice. Does not matter where, whom, what part of the world you are, or life, or lifestyle. It's a good move. It's a healthier move. It's a progressive move. And yeah, we need to help those of our friends, our family, out there in the community, inform them, educate them. I'll always do a little bit of an advocacy spiel on every show. It's needed. It's needed. Not everybody listens to me. Well, yeah, I am opinionated. I have got something to say about it. I will always have something to say about it. It's why I got involved with the Billion Lives crew, and whether everybody knows it or not, I was the main event coordinator for the world premiere, and that is something I probably don't bring up and use to my advantage enough, as it was pointed out to me, but it's why I got involved, because the message is clear. In that particular movie, I will push that movie till the day I die. That particular movie was made by non-smokers and non-vapers. It's about corruption and exposing the bullshit in corporation behind saving lives. And no matter which way I say this, which way round I want to word everything anytime, it comes back to saving lives. And we will be back in a sec because Zoom's about to reset. That was a perfect way to stop that. Back in 2 ticks, yo. I'll just catch up on the wee chat box here while I wait for Megan to rejoin me, and there she goes. So, yeah, I'm really appreciative of all the support when I go on a little ranty spiel like that, eh? And it's sorry, just catching up on the chat box, and I'm appreciative of all the support that everybody, no matter where you are in the world, gives us. Yes, Dan, just like I say, just catching up on the chat box. Yes, Dan, you are in Australia. You are validly able to enter the giveaway. Renaissance does ship internationally, and the difference being, okay, so I need to do just a little spiel on the giveaway again. So all international winners are required to pay postage, but please don't let that put you off. That's New Zealand postage to send to you, not necessarily the horrible postage costs that may be wherever you are in the world. So all giveaways are free postage for Kiwi winners, and international, no matter where you are, all giveaways are open internationally, but you will be required to reimburse me to post your prize to you. And I hope, yeah, again, I hope that doesn't put you off. And another disclaimer with any giveaways also is that once you have won something, there is then a 30-day step down for you. So you can't win a prize again for another 30 days. So please keep that in mind. If you were a winner today for last week's giveaway, your 30 days, because you've just won today, starts now, starts today, and you are ineligible, whether you comment or not, you are ineligible to win for the next 30 days. Just to give that span and chance for many people to win in any direction. And yeah, so just again, shout outs to some of our new crew that have just joined us in the chat box. People still getting home from work here in New Zealand, so yeah, welcome, welcome. There's Big D out in the house. What's up, what's up? And I'm hoping that there isn't too much noise coming through from behind us. I just had a wee little advocacy spiel, and I probably didn't say everything that I wanted to say, but you guys have heard me say it all before, and I will rant advocacy wherever I can, whenever I can. You guys know that. Cameron, Lucky Sod, has a hashtag FuckboyCam for a discount coupon code on today's sponsor. We've got one more flavour to talk about. Megan's got a little bit more hardware to talk about. And I also want to mention Christchurch Vape Day. So in just over 2 weeks, I am, with the help of some of my local vape fam here in New Zealand, in Kiwiland, I'm running a national event, a national vape event, and that is a day of fun and frivolity. There will be vendors, there will be coil building. Megan, our coil queen, and Maya, our New Zealand coil princess, will be running a build workshop throughout the day. There will be cloud comps, there will be giveaways, there will be vendor stalls, and we've got almost 20 vendors will be up in the house in some way, shape or form for our event. We'll have, I believe, off the top of my head, 9 vendor stalls there on the day, and we have a total of 19 vendors involved in sponsorship with prizes for the day. We're going to be having a blind build comp. We've got a show and shine competition, which is showing off personalization of your mod. What else have we got? There'll just be fun, frivolity, and yeah. So if you are interested, if you're local to Christchurch, actually, even if you're not local to Christchurch, if you want to come and join in and you can get to Christchurch for the 3rd of September, come hang. $20 pre-sale, buy tickets. It will be $25 on the door, but get those pre-sale tickets rolling in, and that's more bonus for you guys, of course. And we will be having an after party. The event itself is being held in a music venue in Christchurch, and so the event starts at 3, goes to 11 p.m. at night, on a Saturday, and then from 11 till 3 a.m. when the bar shuts, we will be having a wee party. Got DJs lined up. It's a licensed venue, so there's a bar, no BYO, strictly R18. If you look under 25, you will be ID'd by the bouncers at the door. And yeah, photographers are confirmed for the day. I will be doing some live streaming. Cross fingers that works for me. On the day at not the whole day, probably just live feed the individual competitions as the day goes on. Vape to Save, the team from Auckland that are effectively a Vape It Forward program, where you donate beginner kits or donate any gear and devices that you want to help convert others with. You donate gear to them and they divvy it out to those that come to them going, help me switch to vapor technology and save my life. Yeah, the Vape to Save team are coming down from Auckland. They will be there, and one of that crew, Rebecca, is going to give a wee little speech as well, on behalf of all of the academic crew that work hard and advocate in Auckland. There'll be 2-3 of them coming down from Auckland to hang out for the day, answer any questions, be part of our community. You know, they aren't just academics and advocates up in Auckland and the officials sitting in the office, like, not interacting with the rest of the community. They are coming down to hang with us and be part of the community and talk to y'all and chill. Come and be part of the fun and games. Up on the screen there, Thomas has just put up one of the posters advertising our event, and all of them vendor logos going on right there are involved with our day in some way, whether that be a spot prize, whether that be a stall, whether that be a major prize for one of the competitions. They are all involved in the day, and we appreciate their support greatly. Oh my God, I need to have a vape. I've been talking lots. So actually, I don't. Decadence, yum, donut, chocolate frost donut, get in on it. But we're going to swap to the next juice. I actually just need to vape this a little bit drier and we'll go to the next flavor. And Megan has a little bit more hardware for you. We are getting close to the end of the show. We've gone way over 2 hours now. But the reality is that it was a fuck around of a day, and I'm just going to keep chatting until I've told you guys everything that I wanted to share with you today, really. And, oh my God, yes, Dan, thank you for hanging out. So just another sideline. Hardcore Vapors Australia, he's out in the chat box. Awesome friend of mine, and he's making apparel for us, New Zealand Kiwis, Hardcore Vapors NZ. That apparel will be available soon. Keep an eye on the Ohm Kiwis page. It is in the works. We're sorting out postage before I make that pre-sale post. So yeah, just keep in the loop, yo. And go on like the Ohm Kiwis page. Show us your support with them likes. Throw us a message whenever you need to. Subscribe to my channel if you're already not. Subscribe to the Trove Live Network as well, because if I'm not here, which is only just a recent occurrence, I'm over there on Trove Live. I will always show that my American crew support first and foremost. Where else are we? Our Instagrams. Follow Megan and her amazing photography and her amazing core builds on Instagram. Feel free to follow me on Instagram and look at some of the crazy shit I get up to. And I like to, I'm an artist. I like to create art with my vapor and play with lighting and just put up weird, crazy pics that aren't me half naked with a vape in my hand, to be quite honest, because I ain't one of those girls on Instagram. Well, keeping it real, you know, I ain't one of those girls on Instagram. I will post about my gear and what I'm up to and do crazy things with my clouds. And I have used the term that I like to consider myself a cloud chaser. I have used that in the past. I don't, however, call myself that now. I like to play with my vapor. I do like to blow clouds, of course, but compared to some in the country, like Miss Megan over there, whichever side of me is on right now, my cloud's pale in comparison. So I don't actually use that term for myself anymore. But
it's funny because I don't necessarily call myself solely a cloud chaser. I like to consider myself an all-rounder.
I'm not actually sure what I am. I vape, yo. That's where that's at.
I flavor chase, I probably cloud chase, but it's not the forefront of everything. But yeah, probably first and foremost, I'm a coil builder.
Yeah, totes. So yeah, go and follow us on Instagram. Keep an eye on what we're up to. I'm just going to tangent again because I like to rep swag. I do like my vape swag, and this is one of my vape swags that was sent to me from the US, because both me and Megan are NZ Dolls, and we are the part of the NZ branch of the Drippin' Dolls. Psychonetic being me. This was made for me. This is a vape towel. It's designed for mopping up e-liquid, but hell no. This is vape a mod. This is vape rag. This is a mod polishing cloth for me, and that's just amazeballs. I love this to pieces. This is a one-off that was made for me and sent to me from the US, and I love all my crew overseas. I get shown mad support, and if you guys weren't already aware, I am quite often appearing, whether I'm just hanging out vaping or whether I am talking advocacy and a billion lives. I appear on quite a few other shows of some of the bigger names over in the States. Hang with lots of peeps, yo. And if you've got it, Megan, of course, we've got links for Renaissance e-liquid down in the description. His website, his Facebook page. Go and use that Fuckboy Cam discount code that is only available for the next 24 hours, Tuesday, tomorrow inclusive. Tom also does vape reviews. Megan spoke earlier in the video about the Recoil RDA. He will have a Recoil review up later this evening. That link I will add to the description, but his channel link is down in the description already. Go and subscribe to Tom, Renaissance Vapes, and check out the work he's up to. He's doing lots of reviews all the time. And what else? Who else can I pimp? I'm going to pimp Dan. Dan out there in the chat box, Hardcore Vapors. He's on Facebook. He's got a website. Awesome swag, yo. Beanies, t-shirts, hoodies, all the swags. And again, keep an eye on the Ohm Kiwis page for the New Zealand apparel that is coming out as well. Hardcore Vapors NZ. Yeah, we're all just vapors. I hate the fact that people want to put themselves in a box of subculture. Sorry, I'm just catching comments out on that live chat. We all just vape. We chose to make a healthier choice in life and save ourselves and or step into an awesome hobby like people like me. And actually, just FYI, Tom, Renaissance e-liquid today, our sponsor for today, is also just like Megan. He wasn't a smoker either, and vaping is a healthier choice, and he wants to help save lives too, which is why he supports our show so much, because you can listen to Tom rant any old time. He also is very passionate about helping our mates, our family, about saving those lives. We all are. I like to think that we all are. Big love, Stan. All good, honey. Anytime, I support you over in Aussie. Yeah, I can rant and ramble for hours. We all know this. So just take a breath. What other hardware do you have, Megan? We've got one more flavour to talk about, but what other hardware do you have on the mix?
I think if I can recall from memory, I've got 3 more items to cover.
Okay, right. Well, let's do this last flavour, because then I'm going to probably pick which one I'm going to vape out the rest of the show with. I've probably come up with more to say. I always do. Yeah, this is a long show today. Tough shit. If you're watching the replay, thanks for hanging around and getting this far. I hope that, I will repeat that giveaway again and all those details coming up soon, because I'm good at talking. I am. We all know this. I talk good. I'm just going to vape out this cotton. We'll do this last flavour, and then you can do that last year hardware, Megan. How's that sound?
No, yeah, it sounds good. I was about to crack a joke, sort of like as you were saying, well, if you're rewatching it and you've got this far, yeah, You're halfway.
God, I hope not. I mean, I know. I like to do always, no matter what time we start. I will always do a 2-hour show. We're well over that mark now.
Okay, so I'm just going to carry on from like the things that I have that I suppose we'll share.
Actually, break it up a bit. Do one more item, and then we'll do the last juice, and then we'll come back.
Okay. Okay, so the next item that I have is the Twisted Messes Squared. I'll just do a little peep show. This little puppy here. I currently don't have anything in this. I had the intention of cleaning this thing out, and I completely forgot that I was going to talk about it this week. So I had to pull it out of like my little bottle that I generally just drop my addies into when I need to clean them. Give it a quick wipe off just so I can show it. So yeah. So the Twisted Messes Squared RDA is designed by Jabo, which kind of surprised me. So he, so Ken Hill or Twisted Messes has stepped away from Cop Vape and gone to another designer to create the Twisted Messes Squared. It's a 22mm diameter RDA. It has a split post design which allows for a dramatic increase in coil installation and versatility. If you haven't seen the deck, you're living under a rock. But I'm just going to quickly take this top cap off so I can show it in case you haven't seen it. Yeah, so it's a 2-post design, but not necessarily like the Velocity style. He's done something different with this one. He's got like the post holes next to each other instead of stacked on top of each other, which is something different. I kind of like this idea because it kind of means that you can do a really wide build and use the 2 outer ones, or do a narrow build and use the 2 inner post holes. So it's quite neat. What other little bits and pieces does it have? The negative post is milled into the deck. Each post hole is 2.8mm in diameter, accommodating any build you can throw at it. Speaking of any build you can throw at it, I had also created another large alien like I'd done with the Goon. So it was like the 24mm cores and 32 gauge outer core for the alien wire. And I did it exactly the same as I'd done for the Goon. So 6 wraps on a 3mm bit, and it had just fit in the squared. Just. The build was mighty hot though, like in there, because it was so close to the barrel of the Addy, but it worked. It still worked. It has a 5.5mm juice well, and not milliliters, it's millimeters. Stainless steel construction throughout the RDA except the contact pin. The drip tip uses a high temperature plastic with a slightly lower melting point than PEEK. It comes with a hex driver and hex screws, which are included. The hex driver I thought was quite a neat looking driver. If I can find it, right in front of me. So yeah, so I quite like this this screw. It's or this driver. It's a heck of a lot easier to use than the little blue ones, and yeah, it worked really, really well. What does it have? It has all PEEK insulators, gold-plated brass contact pin, and 3 by 3mm adjustable square air holes with a single coil airflow option on the inner barrel. So it has these 3 holes. I'll just try and sort of show it. Try and see if I can show it. I need to try and see what I'm looking at. Yeah, so it's got 3 squares there on the side, on each side, and in the single coil airflow mode, it only has 2 on the inner barrel, which I'll come back to very, very shortly. I will end up talking about it and my thoughts about it. So the Twisted Messes RDA is an awesome RDA. It's super easy to build on, and the post hole placements on the dual post design is something different to the normal velocity style, like I mentioned earlier. It sports the same airflow design as the original Twisted Messes RDA, but the airflow holes are squarer and slightly bigger, creating an area draw. And with that leads to my con. It's actually a bit too airy for my liking. And I'm a little bit OCD-ish. So with me trying to slightly close off the airflow to get a bit more of a restricted draw, I would prefer to have everything kind of line up. But in order for it to be perfect, I kind of have to have it a little bit skewered, so to speak. And I just have to not look at it. And my other con in regards to the airflow is the single coil mode. I'm a little bit disappointed that they did 2 squares instead of 3. But other than that, it's a very solid and very well built RDA, and I really, really like it as well. I don't know if I'd put it in my top 3. It might be number 4 in like the top 5, I guess, RDAs that I have. But yeah, it's a pretty good RDA. Do you want me to carry on? Or do you want to carry on and do the juice thing?
We'll do this last flavour of juice, and then we can come back to your hardware.
Okay.
I just had to clean myself up a little bit. Just while you were talking, I was being a dick and I was trying to do a dragon's breath. I'm covered in condensation now.
Yes.
I can normally do a dragon's breath, but just got to get the arrangement of my rings in my mouth right, and that wasn't happening. That was all wrong. I am light on stream, just if you want a wet brush. So right now, I have dripped while you were talking. I have dripped this last flavour.
Yeah.
And I am vaping it. So whether that be yourself or Cameron, please put the flavour profile out for the vanilla custard. Now, should I even try and say it? This one is an awesome French word.
Millefeuille.
Oh, there you go. Megan said it. I won't even. It's, I don't know if you can see that on my awesome darkness. In the darkness. Millefeuille? Yeah, see, I actually get stuck. Now, I'm gonna lay this out for you. I get stuck on this word because a section of it is part of my last name. So my brain sees that middle piece of the word and tries to fixate on pronouncing that centerpiece, whereas it's a word as a whole, and that's where I'm stumbling on it. Now, that's not making excuses for my bad French. That's just how my brain is working with this one particular word. And I was thinking about that last night, and yeah, that's what I realized that I'm doing with it, because the center of this word is part of my surname. So I get fixated on that particular enunciation of that 3 letters, really. It is a really gorgeous French vanilla custard, like actual. Just Night Riley, thank you for coming, hun. Awesome to have you out in the chat. So yeah, this is a traditional French custard. Millefeuille. See, I'm gonna do it again.
Millefeuille.
French vanilla custard slice, even, which is a particular type of French vanilla custard slice in here in New Zealand, and the name implies 1,000 layers of pastry. Do you like vanilla custard? Do you like vanilla custard slice? Do you like pastry? Fuck yeah, boy. Try this one. Oh, yeah. Hashtag fuckboycam. Use that discount code. Only available till tomorrow, Tuesday, here in New Zealand. Next 24 hours, that discount code will get you a couple bucks off. So get in on it. These juices are on point to their profiles. Oh yeah, Megan's comment out there in the chat box, a smooth, hearty vanilla custard, depending on your setup. And every flavour is always going to actually depend on what setup you're running. Some are designed more for flavour builds, some and I'm generalising, I'm not being specific to drippers or tanks. It's still going to come down to your build, what you're running, the temp you're running at, whether you've got a plain build, a fancy build. All of that is sort of, it is relevant to what flavour you will receive from any juice, but my statements are, I'm generalising. However, what is not general is how on point Tom has got these flavour profiles. All of these 3 new juices that we've been talking about today are, fuck yeah, boy, delicious. Actual. I'm just having a wee giggle at Cam out there in the chat box going, Millie Philly. And I actually said to Tom yesterday that this particular name and, came out there with Millie Philly. The vanilla custard slice of this, it makes me think of that old 90s band, Milli Vanilli. Just the name, not the flavour. This ain't no clone.
Oh
no. Now, I love all of these 3 new flavours. Actually, like, I don't really do custards. I don't really do custards at all. I haven't experienced a custard that I go, fuck yeah, I can vape that. Maybe not all day, but even just that response. This one, I can. Again, my opinion, my palate. Yeah, give it a go. If you're into vanilla custard, if you like vanilla custard slice, if you like French vanilla, give this one a go. I've tried quite a few custard vapes, various types of custard vapes from various vendors around the country. And like I said, for my palate, yes, some are nice, but I haven't gone, yeah, I'll vape that. I'll try it. I will give it a go. I will give any juice a go once, at least once. And there are many out there that are just like, oh yeah, that's nice, but I won't vape it again, or it wouldn't be one I would go and purchase. All of these juices we're talking about today, actually all of Tom's range, they're on point to their profiles. They deliver what they say they are. They are all top quality product. Use that hashtag fuckboycam. Actual, that's the coupon code, hashtag fuckboycam. No C in the fuck. And that would be an I, not a Y. Use that discount code. Go and buy some of this juice. Try it for yourself. Make your own opinion. Me and Megan, we give you our thoughts. They're exactly that, though, our thoughts. We bring these flavours to you guys as a community to share with you about what's going on with our vendors here in New Zealand. And again, they're just our opinions. Try it for yourself. Make your own mind up. Get on it. Get off your butts and vape. That was for you, Gizzy. Loves to you, Dan. Give these all a go. Try them out for yourself. 7030 PG. Use that discount code. Try some of Renaissance's juices for yourself and make up your own mind. We are but 2 voices telling you our thoughts. Actually, Megan, what are your thoughts on this flavour?
It's actually quite nice. See, like you, I don't do don't do custard vapes. I always found them to be too artificial. But this one was quite good. Like the first time I like dripped it onto my coils, and the smell that came off it is like, it's almost like grabbing a bottle of vanilla essence and you open it and you just smell it. It's kind of like that. And even now, like from when I was a kid, I used to always just sit there and just sniff the vanilla essence because I really like the smell. And yeah, it's actually good. I'm scowling as I'm saying this, but it's surprisingly good.
Well, that's not a bad reaction, really, because, you know, you have a perception of a flavour, no matter what type of juice, no matter what flavour profile. You have a perception once you hear vanilla, peach, donut, lemon, and I am just picking out those ones because we've been talking about those flavours today, but, you know, it doesn't matter on what the profile is for a particular juice. You hear certain words or certain flavorings that you're expecting when you try something. You're expecting to experience blah. You're expecting some sort of horrible flavor that you've been traumatized with from your childhood, or a flavor you absolutely loved from your childhood. You know, regardless of whether or not you're wanting to, you're expecting something. And when I read these profiles, yeah, you expect, okay, what am I going to taste? I'm expecting a vanilla custard, French vanilla custard slice. Well, fuck yeah, that's exactly what I got. And sometimes, depending on the vendor, the juices, your experience with certain juices or flavors or profiles, that expectation is going to leave you with a smile, or it's going to leave you with a scowl. And sometimes, just like your reaction, Megan, you're going to get surprised by the fact that you're like, oh my God, it's actually really fucking good. You know, like, and you surprise yourself. Yeah, on point.
I'd like to leave it like a little bit longer just to see how it develops. I'd be intrigued to see what happens like in a couple of weeks' time.
With more steeping.
Yeah, like with a lot of custard vapes, they tend to, well, not so much mellow out, but they are supposed to improve over time. So I kind of figure if I can just leave it for a little bit longer, see what happens. See what happens to it. See if something magical happens.
Magical. Okay, and on that magic note, I will come back. I will talk about the giveaway again, but we'll finish off your hardware, Megan, and then when we come back to me and I'll rant again, we'll wind the show up because we are getting to a stupid amount of time now, and it's just rambling and, you know, sharing ourselves with YouTube right now. But yeah, finish up your hardware and then we'll get wrapping up.
Okay. Give me a bit of a heads up when I start running a little low. I'll try and see if I can fit these last two items in with the 6 minutes that we've got left remaining on our clock.
Yeah. I'll wind the show up probably on the next round if I need to. It doesn't matter. Don't even worry about it, honey. Just do your thing.
No, that's all good. Okay. So I've got two more items that I have. Both of them by oh gosh, I can get this right. I kind of wish that I've actually had written them down. By iJoy. So I've got the Limitless Plus RDTA as well as the Limitless Box. So I will talk about both of these. First thing I'm going to talk about, I'm just going to talk about this RDA. So just giving like a quick run through of like the specs for it, measuring at 61.5 millimeters in height and 25 millimeters in diameter. This tank also has a 6.3 mil tank capacity, an upgraded post deck with titanium screws, 2.5 millimeter post holes, and an 11 millimeter post distance between each other. It also has a 510 Delrin drip tip that comes with it, as well as a smoke grey glass as a sphere. It also has an innovative filling design on it, which is similar to the original Limitless RDTA. adjustable airflow, and gold-plated fixed positive pin, so it can also be used on a mechanical mod. So my impressions and my thoughts on it. So far, I really like the RDTA. It's beautifully built. I love the bandana design on it. It's actually quite nice to look at, and I wouldn't mind getting a limitless tube mod with the black bandana design, just to do the whole matchy thing. And it's also easy to build on because it has that velocity post deck. It's super easy to fill. And the airflow is extremely airy when wide open, but closed off to my liking, it's actually quite perfect in terms of doing the whole airflow thing. But yeah, wide open, it is super airy. So far, I haven't had any dry hits on it, and yeah, it's just a really good RDTA. I have an avocado, and oddly enough, I actually prefer the Limitless Plus over the avocado. Yeah, I suppose I just have to try and work on like my wicking for the avocado, but I find it a heck of a lot easier on this one, on the Limitless Plus. I can't think of any faults that are major right now, because the only one that I can think of is that when I'm removing and putting the top cap back on, there tends to be like a little bit of juice that builds up around the O-rings that ends up kind of pushing it out to the outside of the tank. So I kind of need to give them a bit of a wipe down. But yeah, that's pretty much all I can think of in terms of negative thoughts on the RDTA. Other than that, it's yeah, definitely a winner. Now the box.
Hang on, pause. I'll reset Zoom just before you start on the box, and yeah, then we'll do a one up on the next bit. So back in 2 ticks, y'all. And we're back. Okay, just carry on, honey.
Alrighty. So the Limitless, or the LMC 200 watt box. Let's get out my info. Specs for this thing, so it measures in 92 millimeters in height, 63.5 millimeters, I guess, in length that way, and it's 23.8 millimeters in width. It's a short but wider box in comparison to all of the other box mods that I have in my arsenal. It also has a wattage range of 10 watts to 200 watts, a resistance range of 0.05 to 5 ohms. Also supports temperature control with nickel, titanium, and stainless steel. And the temperature range is 100 degrees Celsius to 300 degrees Celsius. I don't have the Fahrenheit information because we don't use Fahrenheit here in New Zealand. It also has a 10-second firing timeout and 80 degrees Celsius overheat protection. I can't remember what the chipset is, but they've said that it's brand new and unique, whatever that means. It also comes with customizable, well, it doesn't come with customizable ones, but it comes with like plates that you can customize, that you can purchase separately. So you can change both sides of the plates on the box and basically customize the look of it, which is pretty cool. The power output settings, it has soft, standard, and powerful, as well as 3 customizable presets that you can set on here. It has a mirror finish display And in terms of safety, it has a reverse polarity protection, short circuit and low resistance protection, a 6.5 volt cutoff, internal temperature protection, and excessive amperage protection. Okay, so my thoughts on the box. It is a well-built box, I'll give it that. And I like that you can change the plates on it to customize the look of the box. And the plates are magnetized, making it super easy to change. Unfortunately, that's probably about all the good things that I can say about it. And remember that my opinions are purely just my personal opinions on it. But yeah, it's completely to whoever or to anyone who actually gets this box. So my personal cons on the box is that even though it has all of the functions that you need to operate it in either power mode or temperature control mode, navigating around the menu will take a little getting used to. I've discovered that you have to go through the menu settings to adjust your wattage or temperature settings. However, because it has 3 customizable presets for both power and temperature control, I suppose you can program your most used 3 settings in each mode, and once they're set, it's just a matter of selecting the appropriate preset for the Addy that you're using. I wish that the firing button was up the top here where the logo is, like on this beveled edge. I believe that if they put the firing button there, it would have made it more comfortable to hold on to while using it. And speaking of comfort, the weight combined with the batteries and the limitless RDTA also makes it the heaviest setup I have in all of my vape setups. Because of the weight of the whole setup, it would have been nice to have the edges a little bit rounded off. Because I've found that because it's kind of a bit heavier, it sort of digs into my palm a little bit. And my final con is this mirror finish. It's a fingerprint magnet. I find myself constantly wiping it clean after I've used it. So there's my little viewpoints on these items that I have talked about. If you happen to have any questions about anything that I have discussed today or this evening, definitely let me know, and and I'll be happy to try and answer them as best as I can.
All of the basic information links that Megan has about these products that she's discussed today, she will pass them on to me, and I will put them down in the description as well. So, right, today we have talked about Redux, which is a zesty lemon juice, e-juice. We have talked about Decadence, which is a chocolate frosted donut. We have talked about I'm gonna go wrong again.
Say it.
No, you say it.
Millefeuille.
There you go. Which is a French vanilla custard slice. These juices are on point, amazing. 70-30 PG. They are the new flavors in Renaissance's range. Renaissance e-liquid. Spam those links out there, Megan. Website, Facebook. Go and check out Renaissance Vapes, which is Tom here on YouTube. He does reviews of products, RDAs, box mods, whatever he does. He's got a review channel. His reviews are awesome. They're a little bit different to everybody else's reviews that are out there on YouTube, and which is great because we don't like all watching the same thing. Go and check out his stuff. Megan has talked about the recoil RDA today, and I will have that link available in the description later on this evening once his review is up, but his review channel link is down in the description currently already. And yeah, like I say, all those hardware links that Megan has discussed, I will put them down in the description box after as well. So if you are just joining us, and I see a couple of people are, because obviously you're getting notifications that my show's live. What's up, Paul? Shout out to Aussie then there. The giveaway today is, and again, you have a week to get in on this. You need to comment on the replay of this video. Hashtag Ohm Kiwis rule. If you're worried about hashtags, just put that in your comment somewhere, and I will accept that as an entry. You've got a week to get in, and I will draw that next week. So the prize today is 3 30ml, so one of each of these new flavours in his range, 30ml of each of those, and then a 5ml of each of the existing 5 flavours. So that's 8 flavours that you get in your prize pack. There'll be one winner next week. Free postage to all New Zealand entrance winners. But if you are international, if you're international outside of New Zealand, doesn't matter where in the world you are, Tom Renaissance will ship internationally, and you are required to pay that postage. So I will get that sent out to you, and you need to reimburse me. Sort that out after the fact. So you've got a week to get in on this. These are top quality liquids, 70-30 PG. Profiles are on point to their flavors. Again, everything that you hear us talk about, whether it be juices, whether it be hardware, whether it even be advocacy, although that shit's important, are our opinions, are our viewpoints, are our take on bits and pieces. And there is a little bit of noise in the background now because my household is going on around me, but bear with. We're winding up now. It's getting late here. This show's gone on forever, but it happened. It has been flawless. Not a single buffer. This shit is going to get even better. I'm over fucking around with the crap that YouTube has dealt me for the last month. I will possibly... Please make sure you subscribe to me. Hit the thumbs up on this video. If you are subscribed, you will get notifications that I have gone live. I will most probably be doing all future shows from here on my channel. I will try and stream again on the Trove Live weekly, where we were prior to this. The Trove Live crew, the American crew, are the ones that launched our show, and I will always give them love and support. But I am over this YouTube crap that we have been dealing with for the last month. So shit's gonna change, yo, and it's gonna get real.
Yeah.
Chicks in charge. These 2 dripping dolls are gonna bail because it's dinner time. We're hungry. I'm sure you are too. We'll be out there in the chat box for a little while. Feel free to do some link spamming here, Megan. Renaissance Liquids, Facebook, website, review channel here on YouTube. Use the discount code #FuckboyCam. Cam, throw your link out there again. Oh, you have? Sweet. Keep spamming that. Try these liquids. They are on point. Whether you're international or not, Tom makes good juice, and they are worth your money. Support our Kiwi vendors if you are local. If you are in New Zealand and can get to Christchurch, come hang with me and Megan. Come and chill for the day. There'll be a whole lot of crew there. Get to Christchurch Vape Day. It's going to be fucking awesome. We will be, we'll be around. If you need to contact us, I'm Kiwis on Facebook. Hit that like button. Go and follow me and Megan on Instagram. We will always show you guys the love if you show us the love. Give and take, supporting our entire community because we don't discriminate. Get off your butts and vape. Inform, educate, advocate, save some lives, because that's what vapor technology is. It's about saving lives, and it's about making a healthier choice. As you can see, we now have the YouTubers for Advocacy seal up on every show. It'll be there, and that's worldwide. For all my crew over in the States, fuck the FDA. They are fucking you guys up the ass, and I don't support that shit. We need to fight back, so you guys need to fight wherever you are. Whether you are in Australia and there's shit going down over in Australia, whether you're here in New Zealand, you need to support, write to local health minister, show all support for the legislation we've currently got on the table. Even write to me and Megan and just tell us your story. Support your community. It's a global community. We are all fighting. There might be different battles in the war, no matter where you are in the world, but we are all fighting for vapor technology and how it is saving lives, and it can change the fucking world, yo. I'm going to get all like ranty and angry now, but we need to go. So, love to you all. me and Megan are going to vape out, and we will see you guys in a week. Keep it real, keep in touch, and see your beautiful faces next time. Come join us next week. We support you. Support us, we'll support you. Thanks for joining us, everybody.
Thank you, everyone.